Hello, my name is Vince Graham. I live at 1401 Middle Street on the island. Due to seismic, mold, and flood issues, the 1950s era Sullivan's Island Elementary has been closed and its students are now attending schools in Mount Pleasant. Current thinking involves rebuilding a 500-student school on the 15-acre oceanfront site of the old school. Before getting too far down the road, it's worth considering the opportunity cost of that idea and some possible alternatives. By way of background, my company is the Ion Group based in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. Neighborhoods I've been involved with building include New Point, shown here, Broad Street, and the Village at Port Royal, all in the Beaufort area, Hammond's Ferry, a neighborhood built along the Savannah River in North Augusta, Morris Square in downtown Charleston, Mixon in the city of North Charleston, and our flagship neighborhood, Ion, in Mount Pleasant. At the Ion Group, we place emphasis on the public realm, the shared areas people own in common. Streets are the most important part of the public realm. We build them in a manner that will calm automobile speed, but more importantly, that feel friendly and invite walking to facilitate neighbor interaction so a sense of community can emerge. Through design, we also provide places for civic buildings, including places of worship, clubhouses that serve as places to gather and places to celebrate. Parks are another important part of the commons, as are playgrounds, which are built within a 3-minute walk of every home. The Sullivan's Island Elementary School is a very important community asset that makes our town more complete. However, less than 20% of the student body lives on Sullivan's Island. The rest come from Mount Pleasant and the Isle of Palms. I fully support the idea of integrating schools into neighborhoods rather than sequestering children in isolated school zones. The 450-student First Baptist School is on Church Street, provides an excellent example of working a school into a neighborhood's fabric. The 200-student Charleston Day School is on Archdale Street, another good model. A school built in the midst of things makes a neighborhood more whole and complete. This was our inspiration to build a neighborhood school in Ion. The East Cooper Charter Montessori School started life in some trailers across the street from a pub in the Ion Square. After it had proven itself, the Ion Company donated a piece of land, and parents and other neighbors contributed to building a new school. The school serves 200 students in this building on 1/3 of an acre at the corner of Civitas and Ponsbury Streets in Ion. This overhead aerial shows the 200-student school. Rather than rebuild a 500-student school on the ocean on Sullivan's Island, perhaps we should consider rebuilding a school about the size of the one at Ion on Middle Street. Here's the fire station and gazebo playground. A school the size of the one at Ion could be built next to the fire station or moved closer to the commercial area. Getting creative, a design lesson could be taken from the positioning of St. Philip's Church, which juts out into Church Street, providing a memorable view. A new school might jut out into Middle Street, making it a centerpiece of the town and requiring traffic to maneuver around the way it does around St. Philip's. Consider once again the 200-student Charleston Day School. It includes a playground and other outdoor gathering areas, all on about an acre of land. Charleston Day is in the process of adding here a new 13,000 square foot library, media, science, and technology center. Here's the 1-acre Charleston Day site overlaid on the land next to the fire station. Of course, we wouldn't need to be this big because we have adjacent fields and playgrounds and a nearby library already. How to pay for it? Consider the current 15-acre oceanfront site. Notice these 8 oceanfront homes next door. It doesn't require much imagination to conceive of extending Pettigrew Street and Station 21 to create 8 additional oceanfront lots similar to those to the east. There's even room for 2 more, bringing the total to 10 oceanfront lots. You'd also have room for 15 interior lots, 10 here, and 5 more along Ion Street. We might even consider building a modest multifamily structure like this one. It could be built here to provide affordable housing for teachers, police, or firemen. The infrastructure cost would be about $300,000. If you valued each oceanfront lot at about $1.5 million and interior lots at $750,000, you'd end up with gross sales of $26 million. Less selling expenses and development costs would yield $24 million to the town. Now, what might be done with this much money? To start, a new school would cost about $5 million. The Ion Charter School cost $3.2 million 3 years ago, so I've allowed for considerable upgrades. Build a new town hall, build a pool and clubhouse, renovate the old boat landing behind Town Hall, put all utility lines on the island underground, reduce the width of Middle Street to calm traffic speed and reduce the heat effect and stormwater runoff, build sidewalks where needed, plant 400 large live oaks along Middle Street, upgrade tennis courts and playing fields, plant live oaks and palmettos along the causeway. This would still leave about $6 million. Other ideas? Perhaps install kayak and paddleboard racks at the boat ramp, install bike racks in the commercial area and other strategic parts of the island, enhance the arrival experience to the island, build a town amphitheater on top of the mound, build a small town museum, build another playground near Breach Inlet, enhance the library, conduct and implement other miscellaneous landscape enhancements, establish a town garden, establish a town composting site near the water and sewer plant. This would still leave about $5 million, and there are many other possible ideas. Maybe declare a one-year holiday so citizens wouldn't have to pay the portion of Sullivan's Island property taxes. Good stewardship of public assets involves thinking about opportunity cost as it relates to potential alternatives. Thanks for watching.